Welcome everybody to Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. It's a game that I've been really looking forward to ever covering, and at the time of when Luigi's Mansion 1 came out, it was basically impossible without having to emulate the 3DS version. But we have HD, we have the Switch version. It feels nice. Let's start by choosing which file I want. You can see which files I use for LPs and which files I don't use for LPs. I'm just gonna go with my standard one because it really doesn't matter for this one. So, we have 3 separate save files. Let us start the game. Luigi! I need your help, Sonny. It's an emergency. The ghosts have gone hostile. What are you doing on the floor? Never mind that. I'm preparing the pixelator. No. Hold still, young fella. No. Here we go! Greetings, Luigi. I knew our paths would cross again. You seem a bit tense, son. Relax. We're perfectly safe here inside this impenetrable bunker. Anywho, it's been too long, my boy. What have you been up to? I imagine you've been off adventuring with that daredevil brother of yours. Me? Oh, I've been just continuing my research on paranormal happenings and whatnot. In fact, after our last adventure, I became somewhat of an authority in the field. But enough about that. Let me fill you in on our ghostly predicament. See that on the screen? There is the Dark Moon. That it's a mysterious celestial body that has a pacifying effect on all the ghosts in Evershade Valley. When I heard about it, I jumped at the rare chance to study ghosts in a peaceful environment. It was incredible, my boy. I was doing some of the best research of my long and storied career. That is, until something snapped inside the ghosts and they suddenly got all hostile. It got so bad I had to escape from the gloomy manor and hide here, where the ghosts can't find me. Of course, I'm not the one to sit around and twiddle my thumbs. I want to know why the ghosts freaked out. So I settled in and did some research to find out what had happened. That's when I discovered something truly astonishing. The dark moon had vanished from the sky. And on top of that, the whole Evershade Valley had become enveloped in an eerie fog. Now, I can't be sure, but I think the disappearance of the dark moon is what caused all this mess. And what a mess it is! If we don't do something about it, the ghosts might leave this valley and terrorize the world beyond. Worse still, my research will go to waste. We can't let that happen, my boy. Now, I've got some good news and I've got bad news. Wait here. The good news is that I found a fragment of the dark moon nearby. But the bad news is that I found a fragment of the dark moon nearby, meaning the thing's broken. And this dark moon piece seems to be corrupted by some sort of energy. I reckon it's a disruptive energy that suppresses the dark moon's ability to pacify ghosts. But lucky for us, I've got vengeance for all kinds of situations. Stand back, Sonny. I've done it, Luigi. It seems to have regained its original power. And did you hear that whooshing noise outside, youngster? Let me check my instruments. Criminy! All the fog around this bunker is gone. Quick, let's take a look at the map of Evershade Valley. Luigi, do you know what this means? We should be able to reach the Gloomy Manor now. But more importantly, it means that restoring the Dark Moon will solve all of our problems. If we find all the Dark Moon pieces, the fog in the valley will vanish and the ghosts will return to normal. But until then, all those ghosts will need to be contained. That's where you come in, Luigi. Why, you're the best ghost wrangler I know, son. Coincidentally, you're also the only ghost wrangler I know. So what would you say, young fella? Will you help me capture the ghosts and restore the Dark Moon? Oh, of course you will. It'll be just like old times. Poltergust 5000. If we were to restore the Dark Moon, we'll need to get you properly equipped. I've got just the device for the job, but I left it in the Gloomy Manor. Mind fetching it for me, Sonny? You bet I will. What are you scared of, Sonny? It's just a few harmless ghosts. Well, a few hundred ghosts, and they're not exactly harmless. But looky here, with my brains and we're in a bit of a pickle here, aren't we? Well, the only way out of this mess is to restore the Dark Moon, which means you're going to need some ghost hunting gear, son. But you wouldn't you know it? I left my new Poltergust 5000 somewhere inside the Gloomy Manor. So now that we've cleared that blasted fog around the place, I'm sending you in after it. At least you're not putting me in a Silent Hill situation. Look familiar? This customized DS has an interactive map of the Gloomy Manor on it. It'll also allow me to communicate with you while you're exploring. My hands are too big for this, okay. This thing is huge, and it's mighty dark in there, so you'll want this flashlight. Okay, youngster, let's test the DS. Cool little Easter egg, even though it's not much of an Easter egg if they just throw it in your face. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and mark an important location for you. That's the garage. I think that's where I left the Poltergust 5000. You ready, son? I'll zap you to the Gloomy Manor with my new and largely untested pixelator. Let's hope all the pixels make it this time. Hold on to your mustache. Oh, back in action again. Except this time we don't even have a freaking vacuum. This is gonna be interesting. Start starting off strong, huh? Man, it feels weird to be back in Luigi's Mansion. It's been so long since I covered that game. I'm excited. So, for obvious reasons, I am playing the Switch version, which is virtually the same thing as the 3DS version, just quality of, well, some quality of life improvements, but also a massive texture overhaul. Needless to say, it looks friggin' beautiful. Well, maybe not texture overhaul, but you know what I mean. It looks beautiful. Oh, and the first of many phone calls with you.
Huh? Oh. Yellow.
Luigi? Come in, Luigi. You there, young fella? Ah, there you are. I was worried about that the battery died in the DS. Trust me, this is an original DS. It has a really freaking long battery life. But I turned the screen brightness down, so it should be good for a while. You look a little nervous, son. Try to loosen up a bit. Besides, tiptoeing about won't get us anywhere. You can run by holding B while walking. Now get a move on.
Ciao.
So, many quality of life improvements. For one, Minus brings up the map. The map was usually just relegated to the bottom screen in the 3DS version, but here, we can pull this up whenever we wish. Kind of like how we did with the Scream Horror, whatever the crap it was called, back in Luigi's Mansion 1. Something I am going to do immediately, we do have our options. I'm turning off HD Rumble, I'm turning off Motion Sensor because I think it's stupid, and then you can either do omnidirectional or horizontal. I like doing omnidirectional. I keep these standard. Minimap show, and you can also change the brightness. I'm gonna leave it alone because that editing me is gonna have a pain in the ass if I keep changing the TV brightness. Controls, however, notice something with ZR. Trust me, you're gonna want to keep that in mind for later. I'll make a point of it later. But there we go. So, if you're playing along, it really does not matter which version you're playing. I will mention all the differences between the Switch version and the 3DS version. But for right now, we're just going to go head up to the manor and see if we can even get inside. Yep, it's locked. But doesn't excuse us from touching this pot. No. I thought it was a window I needed to... Oh yeah, it's over here. Doesn't excuse us from being a peeping Tom. Or peeping Ouija. Well, that was interesting. Let's head out of here.
Hello.
Okay, how are you afraid of a mouse, bud? You've taken out all types of ghouls and ghosts and monsters, and you're afraid of a freaking rat? Really? Thankfully, you're slightly faster than the rat, and by the laws of all Assassin's Creed tailing missions, are very annoying. But in this case, it helps us. See ya, Mr. Rat. Let's go take this key on over to the front door.
Hello? Wow!
Welcome to the entrance. We really can't do anything about this, so let's head to the left. Into the garage. We can mess around in here. Nothing we can really do, but let's check this really weird car.
Wow. Ha-ha! Yeah. I do it. Oh! Oopsie. Oh.
Good job, Luigi. You just screwed yourself. Well, at least we're back in action.
Oh. Yellow.
Ah, you found it. Good work, Luigi. Also, something to mention. One of the very good quality of life things in this game is if you're a very big veteran of this series, you can easily just press plus on any phone call from EGAD to skip the entire call. That was not the case in the 3DS version. You had to just sit through a lot of this text. But thankfully here, you don't have to worry about this if you don't want to deal with it. That there is the new and improved Poltergust 5000. It's simple to use. Just hold out ZR to vacuum. before you go hunting ghosts, why don't you test it out in some of the junk in that room? Go on, give her a whirl.
Ciao.
So yeah, we can go around and suck things up. Keep in mind that you can move faster while holding B and also sucking, so get used to crab clawing. Another thing, though, yeah, you can kind of just keep yourself in one direction if you hold L. There's a lot of different weird control stuff, for one, too. You can press X to move up and down like this. Yeah, it's weird. Let's open up this chest for a key. It's a key, it's a key, it's a fabulous key. Pretty nice. And yet another phone call. Get used to this, he likes to call.
Hello?
How are you liking the Poltergust 5000 so far, Luigi? Not too shabby, eh? Just wait till you catch some ghosts with the thing. In fact, there should be a few nearby. Oh, I know you young fellers are all about learning by doing, but you really should take a look at the guide. Just open the pause menu with plus and then select guide. You'll thank me later.
Ciao.
Let's get to our first coins. Money is a little bit less important in this game. Weirdly enough, it was super important in the original, but yeah, no, in Luigi's Mansion 2, it's more of a different type of commodity. I know I already checked that, but sometimes checking things twice is nice. Can I touch you? That sounds really weird out of context. Touch you for some coins. As such, though, I am still gonna go after like all the coins and stuff, at least as much as I can. But just know that it's not imperative to get every single coin. So, out to the entrance. We can touch some pots. One of the biggest things about this game is touching everything, interacting with the environment to its fullest capabilities. You never know what's gonna give you money. And in a lot of cases, there are just things that you would never think would give you money. Yeah, that thing just moved its head. I got some coins up here. Give me that. And yeah, we'll take away this really obviously false door. You ghosts kind of suck at hiding things, just saying. Welcome to the mudroom. Which, why is it called a mudroom if there's no mud in it? I guess because it goes, or connects to the outside, and look at there. Oh, adorable. And also supremely annoying later on, trust me on this. We technically don't need to be in the mudroom for right now, but there's some nice goodies if we want to go and explore. Hit this pressure switch to get some moolah. Oh, we love moolah. And I'm taking your coats, I'm sorry. You don't deserve your coats. Yeah, that dog is going to be supremely annoying in the future. Hey, bone! This kind of acts as a revive, in a way. It's weird. If you go down in battle, or I guess ECAD's gonna tell us instead.
Hello?
You seem to have found something very special there, Luigi. I've heard about that your chances of finding one of those is better if you have a lot of treasure. I get the feeling that bone will come in handy when you need it the most. But that's just a wild guess. Yes. Yep, pure speculation.
Ciao.
Third wall breaking, breaking much, man. So yeah, it'll revive you if you end up going down in battle, so it's pretty nice. It's the only revival system we've ever had, so it's better than nothing. I shall open you for nothing. And there's really nothing in this room. $1 in the coat. You know what? I'll take it. Give me the other coat. Aw. Alright, heading out of here. This is just kind of optional. And I think there's something outside here. Here's the thing. There's a lot of going back and forth and a lot of going back to old areas to explore new things type of stuff in this game. While it's very advantageous, I'm not going to be doing that for every little thing. There are some things I will do that for.
Huh.
God, I love how the music plays with all the things happening in the cutscene. In here! You got murderous armors. Yeah, I don't know why the armored suits want to kill you too, but such is the life of Luigi. We cannot go through that door. Oh my god, thanks, Egad, you almost just got me killed. You'll need a key to open that door, son. You also need a new head, for it was about to be sliced off. Ghosts love hiding things, especially keys. Go back and search those rooms thoroughly. You'll want to press X and look, but yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, I have to wait for these guys to reset. Freaking Egad almost got my head chopped off, are you kidding me? You'll always be a little faster than these guys, I think. Yeah, little cloth here. To do that. Now, here's the thing. When you're sucking on things, don't take that out of context. While it does say A on screen to actually suck the thing up, you can actually press the right button. I know PlayStation controls, so R1/right bumper to actually do the A press. Back in the mudroom, there's a key up here that we didn't see before. It's a key, it's a key, it's a fabulous key. Give it to me.
Hey.
Oh, and we got spiders. Here's the thing too. They disappeared. Okay. Enemy names are very, let's just say unoriginal. Those spiders' official names are spiders. I'm not even kidding. Back to the door that we need to go through. Let's go bring in that key.
Huh.
Welcome to the foyer, or the foyer as some people will call it because they don't know French. I think it's a French word, whatever. As I said though, just kind of interact with every little thing. You never know what's gonna make you money. And also I love that picture. It is just a very overfilled rat. Heading up the stairs. Or not, because of Egad. What do you want, buddy?
Hello?
Luigi, do you see that green circular panel on the wall? It unlocks the door. All you've got to do is flash it with the criminy. The Poltergeist 5000 is missing the strobe bulb. You won't be able to open that door without it. Those pesky ghosts must have hid it somewhere. It looks like a little green light bulb. Find it post haste.
Ciao.
Sounds good. We already know where it's at. It's literally right up here. It's not that hard to go and find. Over at the chandelier, just go and suck on that. Don't take that out of context. Bring this on down. Nicely done. And yeah, man, it feels weird that I'm actually LPing this game. I've been wanting to LP Luigi's Mansion 2 for a while. And now we're at that moment.
Yeah. Ho ho. Yeah. Oh. Ha ha. Oh. Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh, Tutorial City. Gotta love it.
Hello.
Well there, fella. Don't go flashing yourself with that. The strobe bulb isn't a toy. It's a powerful tool. For one thing, it can activate any kind of my inventions that feature green circular panels. And it's mighty easy to use. Just aim and press A to flash. Try it on the nearby door.
Ciao.
Yeah, before we try it on that door, let's head up here first. And like I was saying, with different controls, I'll go show this real quick because it does label it in here, but Egad will never say it. If you press, oh, it doesn't even show it here either. Oh yeah, it does. Strobe bulb. Strobe bulb is also mapped to R by default. So, instead of pressing A and having to do some weird crab claw stuff to move the right stick, you can simply just hold R and still have access to your right stick. Flashbang. Beautiful. Give us the money. Give me some money. Now before we go into that door to the right, I want to go backtrack to the mudroom because we saw another panel just like that outside. along with that, there's something... Actually, I should probably go outside and do this first. When it comes to videos, each video is going to be the length of however long it took that one mission to do, so each episode is its own mission. Keep that in mind. Back outside here, you have these, plants. If you flashbang them, they'll give you things, and our first collectible, a jewel.
Hello?
Doing some gemstone hunting on the side, Ava? I can't say I blame you. Those gems are one of a kind. Worth a fortune, I reckon. But remember, you've got a job to do. You'll have time to look at your gems later in the vault. Carry on, youngster. Carry on, my wayward son. So yeah, those gems. There are a bunch of them throughout the game, and each area has their own gemstones. We will be collecting every single one of them. But in case you don't like 100%ing stuff, you want to know what getting all the gemstones do for you? Nothing. Yeah, it's literally just for posterity's sake to get all the gems. There's really no point in ever getting them. Hey, a couple gold bars. I will gladly take that. And a stack of bills on the tree. Aim the thing, Luigi. He wants to auto-aim to things. Come on, bud. There we go. Give me those bills. So a thing with Luigi and how he works, he does like to slowly aim at different things. Like, for example, okay, bad example. Well, you can see how he's kind of turning a little bit towards the wind vanes there, or the wind chimes. You do kind of want to play with that to your advantage for the most part, because sometimes you can fight against Luigi trying to actually suck things up. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but just know that if he does aim at certain things, sometimes let him. It'll help you out in the long run. Oh god, I'm invisible. What the balls? Ah. I've never seen that before. That's really funny. Oh, another phone call.
Hello?
That's the ticket, Sonny, but there's more. The strobe bulb allows you to stun ghosts by flashing them. Only then can they be captured. Got that? Now give those paranormal dust bunnies what for.
Ciao.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go kick that away. I'm gonna head out here first, because we saw a weird, poltergeist puppy who was doing things. If we check the doghouse, yeah, nothing. He ain't in there. I'm gonna suck up these rats, because they like to be annoying. Give me you. Or I'm getting the gemstone. You can survive. That's the first real gemstone you're supposed to get, so. Anyways, that's all that there is out here, I believe. Yeah, nothing in the trees. Heading back inside. And yeah, that's pretty much, okay, there is one thing I want to go and look for. I don't know if it's a chance of happening. I think I need to kill all the mice to do this. Mr. Mouse, are you still out here? Mr. Mouse. I might have screwed it. So there's a chance that there is a golden mouse that can pop up here. If you kill the golden mouse, it gives you a gold bar. They're not as rare as they used to be in Luigi's Mansion 1. They're not as imperative to go and grab. So they kind of pop up all over the place, and they're respawnable and all that. So they're just for money grinding. That's all you would ever need them for. So let's head on through. Yoink. Back into the foyer. And what do I want to do? I just want to go over here. I'm looking ahead on my notes, just seeing where I want to go. But we got this. Let's head inside. Welcome to the coat room, which is very terrifying. Yeah, needless to say. I'm just gonna check all the drawers and things because I want to. And a single coin. Nice. But you can see that there's a false wall here. Is it really a false wall if it's literally just a piece of cloth covering a hole? Like, seriously? Let us use the toilet.
What?
That has got to be the most see-through friggin' shower curtain I have ever seen in my life. You kidding me? Oh, no, I don't want to suck on that. I want to suck on the rug. Ooh. For a gold bar. Nicely done. And, you know what? Luigi's been pervy before. Show me your good stuff. Also, you're dead. Why do you need a shower? Whatever. Our first ghost sighting. Ugh. If you pull that will reveal this, which a bunch of money. Beautiful. Let's use the toilet to get back. And as we try to leave, we get jump scared. These guys are officially known as greenies. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts. Way you want to fight ghosts, wait till the bar goes full, suck them up. And usually I would say just sit around the corners of the room to wait for all of them to pop up. I think it's just the one. And yeah, just fight against the way they're trying to run away, and you'll be done. Very easy. And just like the flashbang, pressing A to suck things up with R is way easier because you can control it a lot better. It's great. Back in here, we've got some mischievous greenies. Oh, I got all three. Damn, I'm good. Oh, hey, get back here, buddy. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts. That was the best run of that area I've ever gotten. The more ghosts you suck up at once, the higher rewards you will get. You'll get a bunch of money for sucking up a bunch of ghosts at once. It's great. That's the spirits, Luigi. Literally. Just like old times, eh, fella? All right, so that's enough for now. I'll bring you back to the bunker.
Ow. Oh, yes.
Mission complete.
I did it.
And at the end of every mission, you will be graded on many things. So you'll be graded on clear time, ghost captured, health lost, and all the treasure. In this case, we got ourselves 3 stars. That's the max.
Yeah.
You made it back, and with all your pixels to boot. Good work, Sonny. We might just make it out of this mess. Let's see what you sucked up with the Poltergeist 5000. I can't speak, oh god! So we got ourselves 2 new gems. That's the max you can get in that mission. And a new ghost, which is just the greenie. I love these guys so much because they're so, like, cartoony. I know everybody loves the original ghosts from the first game, but I am much more of a fan of the Luigi's Mansion 2 ghosts. They're just so whimsical and I love them. And some treasure. And notice next upgrade. That's what money's for. Money is only just for upgrades for your Poltergeist. Incredible. I'll start studying these ghosts post-haste. Eh? Wondering where that pipe goes? All the stuff you collect goes to a super safe vault below. It's a good idea to visit it often to check your progress and see the results of my studies. I've got ghost descriptions, hints, even each ghost's spectral mass. Knowledge is power, after all. Okay, I'll scan the gloomy manor in search of paranormal signals. I reckon the ghost that took the other Dark Moon pieces are hiding there. That's mission 1 done. This game takes a weird approach in that it's a mission-based structure. So next we'll have Gear Up. We'll just back out of that. And yeah, with all that said and done, we've got more that meets the eye when it comes to the Dark Moon quest. So, next time on, I was about to say Pokemon, jeez, I'm having trouble. Next time on Luigi's Mansion 2, we'll be gearing up. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.